2 English lesson. As we already have read the summary and explanation part of chapter 2, now this is the time to do the question answers. I've already shared with you that from this book we will be doing question answers from the section Talk About It, and if the need be, a few of the questions from Think About It section also. So the first question from Talk About It section is, do you think people like Anil and Hari Singh are found only in fiction, or are there such people in real life? So this is one simple answer. I've always been telling you there can be various ways to write down one answer. It's up to you. Your imagination and your creativity is always welcome. Use it. Do it for your own sake. Otherwise, follow this one example. No, I don't think that people like Anil and Hari Singh are found only in fiction. There are such people in real life also. Although such people are rare in today's society. If one is caught stealing, people will first beat him severely, then the person will be handed over to the police. It should be realized that a human being is bound to commit error. One chance for reformation is to be given to everyone. This is the only way to bring anyone to right path. Punishing severely is not the only solution. Strictness can make them absolute criminal. So this is the one way of answering this question. If you feel that you have a better way and another nice way, please follow that. Question 2. Why does not Anil hand the thief over to the police? Do you think most people would have done so? In what ways is Anil different from such employers? Anil does not hand the thief over to the police because he has put the money back at the place, and Hari Singh has put the money back at its place. It shows that Hari Singh had already realized his fault. Now Anil wants to make amends and he wants to provide him a chance to reform. He must have felt guilty with himself. Anil wants to give him one more chance and therefore forgives him. No, in today's world, most people would not have done so, although it must be done, but such sort of patience and compassion are rarely found nowadays in this human world. So here the answer ends, but it's a very saddening factor that we people are lacking in patience and compassion. Very beautiful virtues. We should acquire these two things in order to be better human beings. Now, one question I have selected from Think About It section. What are Hari Singh's reaction to the prospect of receiving an education? Do this change over time? Compare, for example, the thought, I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. With these later thoughts, whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught, but to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. So this hint is directly taken from the text. I mean, it's for your help to understand how does Hari Singh's reaction to the prospect of receiving an education change, and what makes him return to Anil. So one simple answer is this. Hari Singh's reaction to the prospect of receiving an education changed over time. When he started living with Anil, he wanted to be literate so that he could become a more cunning cheat, a better thief. Later on, there is a change in his heart. He wants to earn respect in life. Probably he is influenced by the calm in Anil's life, because Anil was a very good person. He was a very easygoing man. Although both of them depend on irregular source of income, I mean, neither Anil nor Hari Singh had a regular source of income, but Anil seems to be more satisfied. Hari Singh develops a desire to be part of civilized society. So this is how his prospect of receiving an education changed with the passage of time. Here we come to an end of the discussion of question answers. Now we'll meet for the next lesson, but don't think that whatever number of question answers we have done is sufficient. It's not more sufficient. You people can find out other answers, other questions also, and do them for your own revision. You do them for your own help. Till we meet in the next chapter, keep learning and keep studying.